Today's video notes you are going to title, make sure you take out your notebook, any kind of pens or highlighters that you need, and start drawing in that big ideas box. I won't always tell you what to put in that big ideas box. You are going to have to actually look at your notes and figure out what was the most important thing. In your notes, I'm stalling to give you time to draw those Cornell boxes in. You are going to put the title as title. It's going to be Unit 2, Lesson 3, Solution Sets for Equations. So you don't have to write this part down, but you have to write solution sets for equations. The vocabulary that we are going to be using in today's video is I'm going to be using words like set notation, graphical representation, solution set. So when we get to those points, I'm also going to define what those things are. Let's take a moment, and you can pause to catch up here if you want to write down the vocabulary words. But we have example 1, and you need to copy down this table in your notes. So you can pause to copy down the table. And then now we're going to bring it back. So we have this equation 7 plus p equals 12. And this is going to be our function. I'm going to use this funny word called a function, which is also known as, it's a math rule. Usually this math rule looks like an equation. So whenever you see an equation, it's almost always a function. And we are going to test right now to see if our equation is true for certain values. So we have this, the only variable we have in this equation is p. And if we let p equals to 0, I'm going to zoom in right here. If we let p equal to 0, I'll highlight it. Then we get 7 plus 0, is that equal to 12? And then you go, no, 7 plus 0 is 7 equal to 12? No, so it is false. It is not a true value. It does not belong in the solution set. 7 does not equal to 12. Okay, let's try if p is equal to 4. So we have 7 plus 4 is equal to 12. Let's see if this works. So we'll get 11 is equal to 12. No, so this is also false. What is false? The solution p equals 4 makes a false equation. The number sentence is not true when p is equal to 4. Let's try when p is equal to 2 plus root 9. Let's plug that in. So we have 7 plus, and then I'll do this, 2 plus root 9. Is this equal to 12? Well, we have 7 plus 2, which is 9, plus 3, because the square root of 9 is 3, and that's 12. So is 12 equal to 12? So it is true. Now, when you have to plug in 1 over n, I'm going to erase this because I need more room. Sorry. Okay. If we have p is equal to 1 over n, 7 plus 1 over n is that equal to 12? Well, n is not a number in this case. N is a variable. So this is an algebraic equation. False number sentence. Oops. Number sentence. Okay, so if we let p equals to 1 over n, we wouldn't even get a number sentence, so we wouldn't know if it's true or not, because it depends on what we put in for n, and it doesn't tell us what we're going to put in for n if it is a true statement. So let's do p is equal to 5. So we have 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, and you go 12 is equal to 12? Yes. So if p is equal to 5, then you have a true number statement. Now we are going to do the vocabulary part of this, and we're going to actually name what is a solution set. So what is a solution set? We are going to answer that. I'm going to zoom out and you can copy it right off the board or I guess your screen. So the solution set of an equation written with only one variable, I'll start highlighting. The solution set of an equation written where only one variable is a set of all values. Solution is a set of all values one can assign to that variable to make the equation a true statement. Solution set is a set of all values that make the equation a true statement. Oh, okay. To solve an equation means to find the solution of that equation. This is probably the most important part. Oh, that's the wrong thing I want to do. This is probably the most important part of the solution set. To solve an equation means to find the solution set for that equation. You bet that's going to be on your launch tomorrow, so go write it down. In your own words, when there's a vocabulary word, you're going to write the formal definition, which is down here. And then in my own words, you can write I'll type it. All right. In my own words, a solution set is the answer or answers to my equation. So those are my own words. Maybe they're similar to your own words, but you're going to write that down because we're going to be using the word solution set a lot. If you need to pause to catch up, pause to catch up. If you're done with one page of your notes, write in your summary for that first page. Otherwise, meet me in the next example. Example 2, solve for a when a squared is equal to 25. So how we're going to do this is we are going to show some math work and we are going to write in words what the solution set is. We're going to write in set notation, which is, and then a number line. You learned in your nav math class that if you are solving for a and there's a square, you undo the square with a square root. Just like we undo adding with subtracting, we undo multiplication with division, we undo a square with a square root. So our a value is going to have two answers. Because we don't know what a is, we don't know if it's the positive or negative number, then the square root of 25 is plus or minus 5. Because we are solving for a. We don't know which one it is. So we have to consider both solutions, both answers that are true. Here's how you can check your work. Check. Take your answer. There's two answers, positive 5 and a negative 5. So if you plug in positive 5 and you square it, you're going to get 25. Yes, this is true. And if you plug in negative 5 and you square it, do you get 25? Yes, you get 25. This is also true. So because 5 and negative 5 make a true number sentence, then both values go in the number set. So in words, I will type it. Both the numbers negative 5 and positive 5 are in the solution set because they make the number sentence true. Sometimes when we solve equations, there's only one number that makes that equation true, but in this case, there are two answers that make the statement true. Okay, you tomorrow in class or the next day, you need to write this, the solution set 3 different ways. 1, in words. 2, the second way is set notation. So set notation, to define what it is, it's just fancy math type. It's this kind of notation. It's kind of like, how do I describe this? Kind of like an old way to write sentences or to read or to even talk in a certain old way. We have just kept the set notation to put in order our work so that everyone who does math knows what we're talking about. Just like we have order of operations for a reason, we have set notation for a reason. So there are these beautiful curly brackets, and I'll probably watch on all your notebooks you practicing how to make these curly brackets. But you draw a little loop, a little arrow, and then another loop. You can find this next to the key P on your Chrome, but this is a bracket, a brace. Sorry, this is a brace. And then you just put in all your numbers, separated by commas. And then you put a closing brace in here. Yeah, that's it. So have fun drawing these in. You can practice in your notebook and you practice in class drawing in that set notation. I think it's fun. Okay, finally, there's one more way. You have to do this on a number line. So you have two solutions. Sometimes you only have one. In this case, you have two solutions, and you need to be able to graph your solution set on a number line. So it's very simple. If this is 0, this is 5. Notice I didn't put all little tick marks. I'm sketching a number line, and then I'm going to draw in my solution right here. There we go. That's how you do it. Oh, wait. I have -5 too. Okay, so -5. So I have one more solution right here. So that's how you graph on a number line. This is a number line. It has a line. It's a line with numbers, and you graph by plotting points, and this is how you graph. This is your set notation, and this is how you do it in words. So summarize, what are the 3 ways you will have to write your solution set? What are the 3 big takeaways that you are going to take from these notes? You can put that in your side column. And then that's it. At this point, you need to write your summary. Bring your notes to class. We're going to grade them, and I'm going to ask you some questions from this. Okay, bye.